Training camp is about to open, Mary Kay Cabot, and we got to hear from Sashi Brown and Hugh Jackson today, along with Joe Thomas and Joe Hayden. And the big thing is the quarterbacks, of course, and Cody Kessler. No surprise, he's going to start out taking the first team reps for the Browns.
Yeah, it's the same way they started out OTAs. Cody Kessler is still the man to beat. But you know what? Deshaun Kaiser really narrowed that gap in spring practices, and I expect that there might be some movement on this within the first week of camp.
And don't write off Brock Osweiler. I'm still holding out hope for that Brock Osweiler revenge game in Houston. I think it's week 6, so I'm still that's still a possibility. The really good news for the Browns, though, is for the most part, they are healthy as they open camp. There were questions about Myles Garrett. There were questions about Corey Coleman. But it's just Howard Wilson, the rookie cornerback, that got hurt. He's going to start on the PUP list. But other than that, they're healthy. Yeah, for the most part, they really are. And that's such a good thing for the Browns this year. But, you know, Myles Garrett, again, the last time we saw him, he was going down with a lateral foot sprain. Then we saw that he was leg pressing people, weights, you name it. Hugh Jackson said he's ready to go. So he should be out there tomorrow on the first day of practice, but I think they're going to have to limit him. He had a high ankle sprain last year. Now he's got this lateral foot sprain on the same leg. So, you know, I think they're just going to have to be a little bit cautious with him because they want to get him to the season healthy. As far as Corey Coleman is concerned, you know, he's got the hamstring, and you have to be so careful about that. You cannot send him on go routes every single day or 5 or 6 times a day. Once again, the key is to get him to September 10th. Yeah, I thought it was interesting. Hugh Jackson did say they would probably have a plan to kind of manage that a little bit. And this is a guy that has that history of soft tissue injuries, and it happened last year. And he's already so far behind because of the broken hand, because he got hurt in spring practice, because of the time he missed last year. To have him out there in camp this year, you've got to have him out there as much as possible.
Yeah, you know what? Again, just even from a timing standpoint, and when you're asking quarterbacks to go out there and win a job, you want to have a full complement of receivers when they're doing that. And we really didn't even see that much of Kenny Britt in spring practices. So you need Kenny out there, you need Corey out there to kind of get that first team mojo down.
Camp opens for real on Thursday. We'll have full coverage of that at cleveland.com/Browns.